Hey YouTube, it's Rob. I'm doing a part 3 on that video I just put out last night because already I've gotten somebody that said that I'm hundreds of meters off with my alignments. So apparently I guess he thinks that would discredit what I'm saying. Well, first of all, I'd like for him to actually appreciate the exactness of my alignments because if you look right here in this area, as I bring this in, you can see how they align up here, and as I bring this in more, there, there, see right in here. I don't think, Doug, I don't think you appreciate the exactness of my alignments. These are opposite sides of the planet. This is the Himalayan mountain range right here. How close do you need this to fit in order for you to see that these are related? You see that right there? You see that? Where am I hundreds of kilometers off? Look at this. These are the Himalaya mountains, and this is those islands down by Antarctica. Why? See those? Why does it line up forensically this precise if plate tectonics is right? You see that? I mean, I know people see this. I gotta have this guy Doug show me what part he doesn't see, because I don't think he's honest. I don't think, how could you look at that and say that they're not lining up? Look. Come on. And then not only that, as I bring it in, you can see these other the features in the background lining up again. This is such damning evidence that anybody that makes a stupid comment, about me being crazy or whatever, you've got to be nuts. I mean, or you're the dumbest person on the planet, I guess, maybe, because anybody can see that these align. You don't have to be a scientist to realize that this is a damning evidence against plate tectonics. And like I said, I have yet anybody to actually debate me about this and actually make a point. Sorry, but that's just the way it is, man. You can see how this lines up. You don't need a PhD to see that this lines up. Okay, let me see what else. I know I had more here, so every time I watch my own videos, I see all kinds of crap that I forgot. So, yeah, you can see that one, right? This is like a fractal, a lot like a fractal. You can see how this looks like an alligator jaw bite mark right here. Not only does it line up there, but you see that it lines up again here, okay? And then what makes it more obvious is that then you got features all around that line up with other things. And I can tell you, I'm already positive that what's going on here is that this is flip rolling. It's rolling, and then it's flipping around. This thing's going crazy, whatever. You can see that when I know it lines up here. It lines up here. Okay, it lines up here again. It's moving. Okay, that's why it's everywhere. I can line it up everywhere. That's why it's kind of like I keep saying it's like a fractal, because a smaller piece will make all the bigger piece. It's like a, oh, what do I want to say? It's like a hologram, because holograms, when you break them up, they'll be a smaller. It's like the smaller pieces will be the entire image, but in smaller pieces, if you were to break it down. And that's kind of like what's going on here. Like, for instance, I showed you this hexagon right here. Well, and it's got a dot in the middle, by the way. You can see how it just takes shape when I move this around. You can see this is like turbulence too, by the way, and you can see that that's also here, lining up as this area right here, lines up too. This also fits in this. There's a big notch here in India, and you see that this fits into there. But not only does it fit into there, this is circular, so it's rotating. This thing is like, it's twisting and rotating. It's what made our planet. It made at least the surface features, and I'm pretty sure it's the planet that it makes. Okay, the odds of these lining up so many times over and over again, it's just not possible that it's random. This is like I was saying, God's cloning tools. You can see how it finishes off pieces and stuff like that. Look, like that. Why would I need a degree when I can just easily show you this is how it happened? You can see you can see that this is what happened with your own eyes right now as I'm showing you this. Whether you think it's hundreds of kilometers off, or if you think it's right on. If I tumble this around, this is going to match the curvature of that, because basically this sat inside here. Like I was saying, you go by the measurements, the size and the distance, you're going to find out that the curvature, there's going to be ratios that are the same in all of this. And then, of course, if I flip this over and that fits into there, well, that means this is going to fit into here. So let's take a look at that. Okay, as you can see, here's that, what I was predicting right here. Right here would have to line up in here if it matched the curvature of this, if it was flip-flopped. And let's take a look at that. Bring it in. Right there. See how it matches? It doesn't match this part because it doesn't have to. This part sat on the other side of the mountain, and you can see that this part fits right in there like a glove. And as this part fits in here, you'll notice that this round, okay, you can see what's going on here. You see how this is rounded here? Well, that's this area right here. See, like that. So let me try. Okay, let's try this. I made it more transparent so that we can see clearer underneath it, and I rotated it slightly so as I bring it in, you can see it just needs to rotate a hair more, like that. So you can see what's going on here. You got that rounded part right here, so obviously it's rotating right there. It couldn't be more obvious. I line that up with that, and behold, the rest of it fits right into place like it should. Make sure I get it exact too. I don't want Doug to get upset. You can even see that fits into there. Well, you can see that this is obviously, it's thick, right? It looks like as if this was a dam and this was holding us back, and then it starts to leak past it. But okay, hold on. You see what I'm talking about? And I can tell you right now, I can already tell you that this, not only does it fit here, it's going to rotate, and this is going to fit into there. And California will fit in here. I'm telling you, I recognize this shape right here as the southern part of the basin in California. I can tell. You can even see, like, it looks like it's starting to leak past it right here, when I push it a little bit more. You can see it, the little ripples. And I don't know. What do you think? I think that's pretty cool. And like I said, this is going to fit into here too, by the way, this part right here. Like that. See how it fits even in here? Yeah, I don't think you appreciate my work, Doug. Come on. Really? Are you really going to try and tell me that I'm wrong when you can see this? There you go, bro. Where am I 100 kilometers off here? And look at that. I mean, that's insane right there. It actually explains a lot right here, because look, when I move it around, that part that I claim looks like a tongue, and the twisting and and you can see something wrapping around on it. Here we go at the same size again, distance. You can see that this is making the features here. There's no doubt about it. There's no way to argue this, except for make a troll comment like fuck me or whatever. These these guys are the dumbest people, I swear to God. If the government hired these people to make comments like that, they should probably give back the money that they made. Because check this out. There's no way to deny this. Einstein couldn't prove me wrong with this. Okay, I guarantee you that. You go wake him up, bring him here. You'll see that there's nothing he can do about this. This lines up because it was here. It's what made this area. It's part of it. It's the same thing that made one made the other. That's why they match up. There's no other reason for it. I don't have a mental health issue. because everybody can see that this lines up, except for the people that make those stupid comments, of course. They're the only ones that can't see this. But look, you can see that this lines up in here. As this is starting to line up, as this lines up here, this lines up here. I really don't know how anybody could watch this and not realize that I just changed geology forever. And you know it's true. I mean, just this is what's happening. You're watching probably the greatest upset in science, I believe, because it's kind of hard to prove me wrong when I have this kind of evidence. That's why nobody's done it yet, by the way. Just a lot of people that just don't believe me for some reason, but nobody has proved me wrong yet. Nobody, and nobody will, because you can see the evidence that I got. And you can see that I'm sure there's other things you probably see that I'm not pointing out, so I'm sorry about that. But like I said, anybody can do this themselves and see it for their own, with their own eyes, with their own hands. They can move this around, anything they want to do on their own. It's going to line up again like this. See that? Where am I? I need Doug to show me where I'm 100 kilometers off on any of these overlays. And they're all of the same area. Different parts of the world. Same area matching up in one area. Opposite sides of the planet matching up in the same area here. Over and over again. Because it's God's cloning tool, right? See how it matches again right here? I am so grateful for the people that support me, because as you can see that a lot of people think I'm wrong, but I'm glad that there are people that can see that I'm right. And there's no doubt about it, man. I'd bet millions of dollars on it that I'm right. You see how that lines up too over there? Here we go again. Same, look at that. Same arch. Looks different, but it's the same arch lining up with, look at that precision, dude. There's just no getting around that. Biggest upset, I swear this is going to be the biggest upset in geology that's ever happened. Because this is, it's more than about proving how the earth was really made. There's a lot more involved here. There's time discrepancies, age discrepancies, and a lot of this, what I'm showing you, will clear a lot of that up with archaeology, with the age of the dinosaurs being wiped out. Suddenly things will start making sense when you look at the planet the correct way. And this is a big deal. It may not seem like it yet, but it's going to be a big deal. You see these dots right here? You see how they line up? I guarantee you that this is correct. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully something's going to happen here soon.